Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Έχω παρατηρήσει ότι λίγα δευτερόλεπτα αργεί να συντεθεί. Λογικό.
What? But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Μου ήρθε ένα update μόλις τώρα, μαλάκα, είσαι γουρλίζευου. Θα σε πάρω για... πάω να πάρω κάνα λαχείο, ρε μαλάκα, τι φάση.
Όχι, δεν πιάνει.
Λέει, your shipping status has been updated. Μόλις τώρα μου ήρθε email από το τέτοιο. Για το Super NT με το UPS. Track UPS package.
Και που, τώρα μπορείς να δεις που είναι ακριβώς.
Ναι. Εντάξει, δεν έχουμε ακόμα estimate. Εντάξει, ωραία. Ωραία. Ωραία.
Άντε φίλε, μακάρι να έρθει σο και ασφαλή.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but
Θέλω τρελό unboxing experience.
So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Με αυτά που γίνονται
It's a
λίγο
static
δύσκολο.
accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all.
Κάπου
He
θα
just needed a little
Πού
push
ξεκλέψω
and some
χρόνο για να
lightning.
το...
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc?
It was science.
Try asking Google Assistant to like this video.
Τι.
Μου βγάλε εικονίδιο του Google Assistant.
Ναι.
Try asking, λέει, Google Assistant to like this video.
You can't give up science. You love
Για το δικό μου.
science.
Correction.
Yeah.
My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dream of being a
Όχι,
scientist dim just
εξαφανίστηκε.
enough for him
Λογικά είναι
to step
με
backwards so I
voice.
could steer him down another path.
Δηλαδή, άμα πω Google Assistant like this video, πώς θα το πω όμως.
Even if you screw up Emmett's chances at the expo, there's no way he'll give up science now. He's too committed.
You don't know me like I do. After he fails at the expo, he'll be in need of comfort. And Edna's already arranged a romantic little trip up to the lake.
Πού ξεκινάει τώρα το επεισόδιο 5?
You can't want Emmett back with
Ξεκίνησε
Edna.
με τον
She
Μάρτι
used
να
you to turn
κοιμάται
Hill Valley into a
στο
police
εργαστήρι του
She used my
Έμετ.
science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah! What the hell?
Learn it.
Where'd it go?
Φίλε, είδα σήμερα ένα βιντεάκι με το χτεσινό συμβάν που έγινε στο
come
πάρκινγκ,
on.
όπως είπα, στον γκαράζ. Εντάξει. Epic fail.
Here, little static thingy.
Τι είναι αυτό, accumulator. Static accumulator.
Gotcha.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right, all right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Έχουμε κανένα achievement εδώ πέρα.
How about an algae cake?
Κάτσε να μπω
Sure
πάλι.
thing, mister.
Έπεσε το μάτι μου σε ένα
Wait
πόσο
a minute.
του...
You're the guy that makes the
Πατραμά.
algae cakes?
Ναι, ανέβασε τέτοιο, δεν γέννησε.
Hey, you're the
Hello.
guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
No
Hello.
algae cakes for you, Buster.
Και το ρώτησα χθες, λέω τι γίνεται, πότε γεννάτε ρε.
Μαλάκα. Την έστειλες για γένα, μάνα.
Experience the
Όχι, ήξερα
wonder of
ότι
the
κάπου τώρα είναι
continual
ένα...
flow. Well, it's already got me wondering how the heck to
Ah.
pronounce it.
Και μου έκανε εντύπωση που μπήκε χθες. Δεν ήξερα ότι είναι για σήμερα, αλλά ήξερα ότι είναι μέσα αυτό το μήνα ρε φίλε και λέω εντάξει τι φάση.
Those look like the controls to raise and lower the whatchamacallit.
Πολλές μαρακίες έχει φίλε.
Enlightenment awaits you.
Excuse me, Mr.
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got the ticket.
Το accumulator το
Duto,
πήρες,
famous diver. So you're some
Το
kind of
accumulator ναι
celebrity?
το πήρα.
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following here.
I guess people are always bugging you for autographs, huh? Asking you to tell them stories about your adventures and stuff.
Ήταν ο Μάρτι εκεί έξω και χρειαζόταν ένα εισιτήριο μήπως.
Retreat to the depths. The fish are much less.
Ο Μάρτι είμαι εγώ ρε.
Α,
I guess people are always bugging you for
Oh,
autographs,
no, no, no,
huh?
no.
Asking you to tell them stories about your adventures and stuff.
It gets a bit old, but I can always retreat to the depths. The fish
λέει
are
ότι
much
μπορεί να
less
πάρεις ένα εισιτήριο, λέει,
demanding.
και ξεκλώνει ένα
See you
achievement.
around.
Just to the left of hostile guy. Που ήταν αυτός πουθενά. Εκεί γύρω.
Hostile.
Hostile guy. Ο guy από το προηγούμενο επεισόδιο.
Α, ναι.
Algae cakes!
How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming
Both
right
με
ahead.
δύο είναι ο
Wait a minute.
θάλαμος.
It's you! Forget it, mister.
Λέει because you have to interact with a theremin booth 7 times in order to unlock it.
7 times.
κάτι.
Μαλάκα.
Enlightenment awaits you. Under the
Υπήρχε όντως κάτι τέτοιο.
Ναι, μπήκα ήδη μια φορά μες στο Theremin.
Αυτό.
Theremin είναι
είναι
το
το-
μουσικό όργανο ρε.
Αχα, theremin.
Theremin. Στα ελληνικά δεν ξέρω πώς το λένε.
Εγώ πρώτη φορά την βλέπω αυτή τη λέξη πάντως. Και άλλες πόλεις.
Αυτό εδώ που είμαι τώρα είναι η δεύτερη φορά που έκανα interact. Τρίτη. Αυτό το μουσικό όργανο, fun fact τώρα, για όσους μας ακούνε, για το τρελό κοινό που έχουμε, δεν είναι κανείς μέσα. Ανακαλύφθηκε τυχαία, ήταν όργανο που το φτιάξανε για να ανιχνεύουν σε εργαστήρια αλλαγές σε αέριες μάζες και ανακαλύψαν ότι όταν κουνάς τα χέρια σου κοντά επειδή αλλάζει η μάζα του αέρα, ξέρω εγώ, παράγει ήχους και μπορείς να το χρησιμοποιήσεις σαν μουσικό όργανο. Εν ολίγης. Έτσι ανακαλύφθηκε το Theremin.
Τι λες τώρα.
Και ποια είναι η τέταρτη, πέμπτη φορά που κάνω interact.
Φίλε, ερώτηση, το επόμενο game θα είναι όντως το Gollum Standard ή κάποιο άλλο? Υπάρχει περίπτωση να είναι και κάποιο άλλο?
Θα μπορούσαμε να πάμε στο Abe's Odyssey, το New and Tasty, αλλά επειδή εκείνο έχω ξεκινήσει ήδη να το παίζω,
Ναι.
ε,
Είσαι μακριά δηλαδή?
Ναι, το έχω προχωρήσει αρκετά, δεν θέλω να το ξαναξεκινήσω από την αρχή και επειδή το έχω κάνει, τους έχω σώσει τους πάντες, δεν πρέπει να μου έχει πεθάνει ούτε ένας. Μου ντόκουν. Ποιο είναι το moonwalking, έκανε τέτοιο? Ναι, τώρα έβγαλε το τρόπαιο.
Moonwalker.
Το moonwalker, ναι.
Τέλεια.
How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming right
Σε
ahead.
κόβω για κανένα 80%,
It's
φίλε.
you. Forget it,
Α,
mister.
τρόπε.
Όταν τελειώσουμε κάπου εκεί θα είναι λέει. Και τι εισιτήριο πώς παίρνουμε ρε φίλε?
In order to fully enjoy the fair and get another achievement, Marty needs a ticket. But there is an exhibit that doesn't require one, and it has a
Hey,
fairly
Art,
well
what do you
hidden
think?
achievement.
Quite a setup, huh?
The expo? Sure, but I was wondering.
Αυτό ήταν λογικά.
You haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you?
Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie your job
Όντως
back?
παίρνεις
I
κάποια
thought her
στιγμή
being
να...
Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
See you around. Insert ticket to enter. Insert
Trixie λέει
ticket to enter.
δεν εισιτήριο.
Think that's supposed to be a clock.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Corleone.
Where's Emmett?
Is he missing?
Don't you recognize a ploy when you see one? Now, do your duty.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
The electrokinetic levitator was Emmett's idea. I just helped. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Michael Corleone really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Michael?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well?
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he, anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna. Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today. I can't believe Danny let himself get bullied into shutting down Emmett's booth. Come on, Emmett, where are you?
Welcome to the phone booth of the future.
Oh, my
Made
little
with
Atlas.
Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Hi, Trixie.
That's techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away.
Είναι αγαπητή λογουδιά.
Kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
Είναι. Δεν το προτιμάω συνέχεια, αλλά...
Ναι, οι Αμερικάνοι το λένε cotton candy, ρε μάθημα. Το candy floss όμως είναι πιο σωστό, ρε. Έτσι δεν είναι?
Μπα, εγώ νομίζω το cotton candy είναι πιο...
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah, he wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah, uncle or something?
Or something. Artie told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Come on, Trixie. I'm dying to know how you got the job back.
You won't hear it from me. I don't talk out of turn.
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well,
maybe it doesn't take effect right away. Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
I'm glad Trixie got her old job back. I wonder how she managed it.
Όπου φίλε η μπαταρία στο κινητό μου τα έχει πιει, έχει φτάσει 1000 κύκλους φόρτισης και πρέπει να αλλάξει μπαταρία.
Θα σου λέει πόσους κύκλους έχει κάνει.
Όχι, το βλέπω εγώ με ένα debug test που το κάνω και με βγάζει μια αναφορά.
Α, μάλιστα. Ωραία
στα
τέτοια.
Android είναι έτσι. Στα Apple το βλέπεις.
It's a bug.
No, a plant, but it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Well, speak of the devil.
The amazing inebriomatic.
From what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
I don't think so. The electro-pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a
φίλε,
Για πες.
μου είχε έρθει μια φωτογραφία 360 μοιρών μέσα από τον DeLorean στο Facebook.
Τι εννοείς?
Στο Facebook προτείνεται για εσάς και μου δείχνει μια φωτογραφία από ένα community που έχει μια 360, μπορείς να επιλέξεις δηλαδή να τη δεις,
ναι.
Και είσαι μέσα στο DeLorean.
Εγώ έχω κάτσει μες στον DeLorean, εντάξει.
Σοβαρά?
Ναι ρε, δεν έχεις δει τέτοιο? Έχω βιντεάκι στο Instagram και έχω φωτογραφίες και τέτοια. Πήγα στο exhibition τα Χριστούγεννα που μας πέρασαν.
Μόνο στο Instagram δεν έχω. Instagram δεν έχω.
Να. Yeah. Αλλά νομίζω έχω ανεβάσει και κάποιες φωτογραφίες από το τέτοιο στο YouTube μέσα.
Hey Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov, come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
Ήταν το πραγματικό, δηλαδή, όχι ρέπλικα?
Όχι, το πραγματικό νομίζω ήταν.
You haven't seen Carl Sagan around here, have you?
Nah.
Isn't he still a wanted man?
Nah. All those arson charges got dropped weeks ago. Judge Brown said there wasn't enough evidence for a trial.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His future depends on it.
I'd love to, kid, but Miss Strickland thinks it's dangerous.
Game με κατσαριδάκι έχει δει ποτέ, άρα όχι.
Her word is pretty much law.
Δεν νομίζω, αλλά δεν αποκλείεται για την άλλη.
Any idea where Emmett is?
Well, he was working over by his booth, but by the time Edna got done haranguing me, he was gone. I hope he comes back soon so we can get this mess cleared up.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. You've got to get
Τώρα
this
με τα εισιτήρια τι πρέπει να κάνουμε? Πρέπει να πάμε στα rides.
Did you put the screws to him? Did he confess? Oh, hello.
Danny, can I talk to Edna for a minute?
Be my guest. I'd like a couple minutes of quiet.
What's this about?
Did you see?
Γενικά έχεις κάνει εξάμηνο με τα διάφορα αντικείμενα και γύρω.
I know. I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position. Well, the Ladies' Decency Society shall hear about this. Make no mistake.
Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnov.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and tried to stop his demonstration at the expo, do you?
Not at first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those little dogs he loves so much.
Πήγα, αλλά λέει δέχεται μόνο κλήσεις.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
Άρα θέλει συνδυασμό με τα κουμπιά πιο πάνω.
Why is Parker so willing to do your bidding?
Well, the good detective knows that he owes his current rise through the ranks to my reporting on his behalf.
Πρέπει να το
He
καλέσω
also
από
knows
κάπου.
that I could just as easily pen an exposé about his previous nights of drunken debauchery and evidence tampering.
You're blackmailing him?
Reporters don't blackmail, Mr. Smirnoff. We look out for the public interest.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Secret? What secret?
Είχε κάπου 3 κουμπιά, λέει, και πρέπει να πατήσει το πράσινο
You're
για
ruthless,
να ξεκινήσει η
manipulative,
κλήση.
and power hungry.
In the service of a higher cause, one sometimes has to stoop to low tactics.
Από τα 3 κουμπιά το
You
πράσινο.
already know that, Comrade Yakov.
Σε μια κονσόλα.
Okay, this is pointless. I've got to find Emmett.
Stay away from him, you anarchist hooligan.
Γενικώς είχε και μερικά interact πιο πριν με κάποιες συσκευές. Picture Radio.
Πώς, Picture Radio?
Ναι.
Με το phone booth έχω κάνει interact, με το clock έχω κάνει interact.
Picture Radio. Potted Plant.
Με το Potted Plant έκανα. Πού είναι το Picture Radio?
Breath.
Με το Theremin έκανα.
Με ένα Breath Analyzer, λέει.
Με αυτά δεν μπορείς να κάνεις, γιατί πρέπει να πας μέσα στο τέτοιο, στην έκθεση. Και σου είπε να πας με τη σειρά βασικά. Νομίζω βασικά ότι πρέπει να πας με τη σειρά. Έλεγε στην αρχή για το Glass House, έλεγε. Το τέτοιο, το Enlightenment Under the Sea ήταν το τελευταίο, νομίζω. Ήτανε 3. Το τελευταίο ήταν το Enlightenment Under the Sea. Ποιον μίλησα, μαλάκα, και μου τα είπε. Αυτή είναι εδώ, περίμενα.
Greetings,
Hi, Trixie.
Now what can I do you for?
Thanks.
Δεν μπορεί να μου πει.
Εδώ λέει όντως ότι the potted plant is on the coffee table, will come in handy, so grab it before interacting with the entertainment center of the future on the back wall.
The entertainment center. Α, όχι, κάτσε εδώ με το radio, έχω κάνει με το picture radio. Έκανα interact, τι έχει achievement, τι... Το βλαστάκι το
achievement έχει με το Ambra. Μάλλον αυτό είναι. Achievement έχει με την κλίση, που θα καλέσεις και θα του σηκώσει η τρίξη.
Το τέτοιο δεν μ' άφησε να το πάρω. Ήρθε ο αστυνομικός και μας την είπε. Λέει με ποια σειρά μπορώ να πάω μέσα στο τέτοιο.
Λοιπόν, λέει now that we've got our tickets, let's have a look around. Πρώτα λέει για το phone booth.
Ναι. Το phone booth δεν χρειάζεται ticket.
Ωραία. Το επόμενο είναι το Future of Law Enforcement.
Πήγα στο Future of Law Enforcement.
On your way there you will see a picture radio.
Το κάναμε και το picture radio.
Before examining the potted plant.
Εντάξει, αυτά με τα attractions που χρειάζομαι tickets, εκεί που μπαίνω πρώτα. Το διευκρινίζει αυτό.
Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Ένα χρυσό ρολόι μεγάλο.
Ναι, τα έκανα αυτά, ρε, είναι όλα εκτός έκθεσης. Κάποια χρειάζονται, είναι μέσα στην έκθεση, αλλά για να πάω σε κάποια έχει εισιτήρια.
Ναι.
Σε αυτά παίζει κάποια σειρά που πρέπει να πάω.
Αυτά λογικά θα δώσει τρίξη, δεν είναι?
Μου τα έδωσε τα εισιτήρια η τρίξη, τα έχω τα εισιτήρια, απλά ρωτάω, υπάρχει κάποια σειρά που πρέπει να πάω σε αυτά, γιατί έχει το Future Furnishings, έχει το τέτοιο που μας το είπε τελευταίο και το άλλο νομίζω ήταν του Emmet.
Ποιο ήταν τελευταίο?
Τελευταίο ήταν αυτό το μαλάκα, το Ζάκους το όνα, ποιο έχει εκεί πέρα. Τον μαλάκα με το Enchantment Under the Sea, το Enlightenment Under the Sea. Interact έχω κάνει με όλα τα αντικείμενα. Τέλος πάντων, πάω μαλάκα γιατί δεν θα βγάλουμε άκρη. Πάω πρώτα στο Glass House που λέει.
Εδώ διαβάζω ότι πρέπει να κάνεις και record το net.
Δεν μας έχει... Τι είπε εκεί πέρα τώρα αυτός?
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Λοιπόν, House of the Future έχει ένα potted plant εδώ πέρα μέσα.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Το τσίμπησα. Μετά έχει ένα ραδιόφωνο εδώ πέρα στον τοίχο και έχει μετά αυτό και με τα κουμπιά που μου λέγες.
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
Και είπες να πατήσω το πράσινο.
Ναι.
In the House of the Future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Phone booth of the future ή το Brown Estate, ποιο να πάρω τηλέφωνο?
Phone booth of the future λέει.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni News of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
You can be honest and tell her you are Harry Callahan.
Carl Sagan.
Ή αλλιώς λέει Kit Tannen or some guy.
Λέει Carl Sagan, Michael Corleone, Kit Tannen και some guy. Αυτές τις επιλογές έχω. Τι πατάω?
Λέει ή την τρίτη ή την τέταρτη. Πάτα Kit Tannen.
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I don't know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation terminated.
Good for you, Trixie.
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techni News of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here in the information booth.
κάνουμε τίποτα άλλο.
Σου βγάλε achievement?
Όχι. Έχει achievement.
Ναι.
Δεν μου βγάλε τίποτα. Κάτσε να πάρω τον Emmett. Το achievement γιατί πράγμα είναι?
Λέγεται full fair. Got your money's worth at the expo.
How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he
Δεν πήγα
there?
ακόμα στο άλλο τέτοιο, στην άλλη έκθεση.
Thanks. Bye.
Conversation terminated.
Θα πατήσεις τα άλλα κουμπιά εδώ τι γίνεται.
Για πάντα.
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
Ah, it's wax.
In the mood for fun, the house of the future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Κάτσε να ξαναπάρω την άλλη τηλέφωνο.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
What?
That is not a recognized option. Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
Hi, Trixie. It's me, Michael.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking out this snazzy phone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Conversation terminated.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Could you get Emmett for me?
Well, I would, Mr. Sagan, but I can't see the kid nowhere. In fact, the last time I saw him, he was with you.
Oh, yes, right. Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
Ελπίζω να μην είχε κάτι σχετικά με το τηλέφωνο.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less delightful. Well?
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
Full fair, το πήραμε.
That looks like the air hose for the
Τι έπρεπε να
bathysphere.
κάνεις?
Απλά να πας όλα τα τέτοια, σε όλα τα exhibitions.
Those look like the controls to raise and lower the whatchamacallit.
Λοιπόν, πάμε τώρα να ηχογραφήσουμε την πουτάνα την Έντνα.
Shh, he's approaching.
Nah. I don't think so.
Θα το αντικαταστήσουμε με το τέτοιο, θα βάλουμε το γλαστράκι που βρήκαμε μέσα. Ωραία, τώρα έχουμε το τέτοιο και μπορούμε να ηχογραφήσουμε. Αλλά πού πρέπει να το βάλω?
Act casual. He's coming back.
Recording Edna on the plan is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it.
Το έκανα swap.
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
Κάπου πρέπει να το βάλω.
Oh, hello, Smirnov. Now, where were we?
Hiya, folks.
Maybe not.
Αυτός ξεκινάει με την τρίξη, λέει, και ηχογράφει.
Hey, Trixie.
Ooh, a chrysanthemum.
Πού το βάλε?
Hiya, folks.
Μετά λέει με τον Δίτη.
That plant reminds me of the beautiful flora found thousands of leagues under the sea.
Μετά.
On hostile guy.
Μετά.
Μετά τον hostile guy στον Άρτη McFly.
Στον Άρθουρ.
What beautiful flowers. They remind me of the ones she was holding last night.
What?
Nothing.
Μετά.
Nothing.
Μετά λέει πήγαινε, λέει, προς την γωνία, λέει, του γυμναστηρίου. Του trigger cutscene.
Τη γωνία του γυμναστηρίου.
Left front corner of the chip.
Left front.
Two more spots before Emmett's big demo. Come on, Emmett, where are you? I can't believe Danny let himself get bullied into shutting down Emmett's booth.
Well, speak of the devil.
Λέει use a nearby turnstile.
Να σου ζήσει πατραμάνα, ρε. Να είσαι καλά, φίλε.
Μεγάλε. Να σου ζήσει, Μίτσο. Μπαμπάς.
Τι είπες?
recording
Use
Edna on the
the
plan is a
nearby
great
turnstile
idea, but
to enter
I
the house,
probably
but
should
don't
be a
move
little more
once the
subtle about
cutscene
it.
ends.
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
Πρέπει να μπούμε στο σπίτι πάλι.
Not sure what that...
Είπες να μπούμε στο σπίτι πάλι.
Ναι. Τώρα λέει use the nearby turnstile. Τι σημαίνει turnstile, δεν ξέρω.
Αυτό που μπαίνεις μέσα.
But don't move once the cutscene ends.
Ρίξτε την ιδέα να κοινοποιήσει να καθοσόμουν. Δεν ξέρω, δεν έγινε κάτι. Για να πάμε στο ενιδρίο. Για διάβασε μου πάλι ρε φίλοι, γιατί όταν μιλάνε εδώ πέρα δεν είναι...
Use the nearby late turnstile to enter the house, but don't move once the cutscene ends. In order to not miss out on an achievement, we have to only descend the stairs right in front of Marty once. Κατάλαβες?
Όχι.
Απλά λέει μη κουνιέσαι, λέει να κατεβάσεις τις σκάλες.
Ωραία. Τις κατέβηκε και δεν κουνήθηκε.
Αυτό το κάνεις μια φορά ή δεύτερη?
Και πριν το έκανα και τώρα το έκανα.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Να βάλω εδώ μήπως το τέτοιο το recording device πάλι.
Not sure what that... I need to find a good place for Danny's recording plant. I mean, someplace that'll do me some good.
Στο προηγούμενο μπέρος που μπήκες, μήπως έπρεπε να το βάλεις εκεί?
Μα εκεί μπαίνει μέσα και δεν κάνω εγώ κάτι. Πάει και είναι όλο αυτοματίκλα.
No one in here.
Τότε που θα κατέβει λέει
ναι.
Use the handle on the red wall to the left and continue left after using the handle on the yellow wall nearby.
Ποιο handle ρε μαλάκα, δεν έχει handles.
Να έχει κόκκινο τοίχο εκεί όμως, δεν έχει? Αριστερά.
Τίποτα δεν έχει μαλάκα. Για το future furnishings λες ή για το house of glass?
Όχι, εκεί που κατεβαίνεις στις σκάλες. Να, πιο πέρα αριστερά.
Ανεβαίνεις σκάλες εδώ, δεν κατεβαίνεις. Και πάει στο house of glass εκεί.
Α, δεν πάει αριστερά άλλο δηλαδή. Τώρα
όχι,
εδώ που είσαι.
Όχι. Δεν πάει πουθενά από εδώ.
Βασικά λέει exit the closet area. Άρα από στην άλλη περιοχή.
Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Κάτσε να ανοίξουμε κανέναν οδηγό ρε φίλε, γιατί δεν βγάζω μάκα.
Τέρμα δεξιά πήγες, εκεί που είσαι μπροστά και τέρμα δεξιά.
Δεν έχει κάτι κύριε φίλε, είναι το phone booth. Τι να κάνω εκεί μπροστά.
Ναι.
Έχει το ρολόι, έχει εδώ τα τέτοια. Από εδώ δεν μπαίνει μέσα. Και μετά είναι το phone booth.
Όχι, εννοώ στις σκάλες που κατέβηκες πριν. Από τη δεξιά πλευρά, τέρμα.
Στις σκάλες που κατέβηκα δεν έχει να κάνει κάτι. Τι να κάνω. Εκεί της ανεβαίνει και μετά βγαίνει από εδώ πέρα. Δηλαδή από αυτή τη στιγμή και τέτοιο είναι αυτόματο, δεν κάνω εγώ τίποτα από τη στιγμή που μπαίνει μέσα. Δεν τον κουνάω εγώ, μόνος του ανεβαίνει, μόνος του ανοίγει την πόρτα, μόνος του μιλάει, μόνος του βγαίνει έξω.
No one in here.
Τέρμα δεξιά από εδώ που βγαίνει.
Δεν πάει πουθενά. Και ούτε μπορώ να βγω από εδώ μέσα.
Στο πούτσο.
Nah, once was enough for me.
Λέει to avoid getting stuck later on and being forced to backtrack, use the handle on the lime green wall.
On the lime green wall. Δεν υπάρχει lime green wall και δεν υπάρχουν handles. Δεν είδα πουθενά χερούλι προς χρήση.
Algae cakes! Miracle food from the swampland! Get your algae cakes!
Closet area ποιο είναι ρε φίλε?
Ποιο?
I still can't tell what time it is, but I know it's getting late.
Closed area, δεν υπάρχει κάποιο closed area. Μόνο closed area είναι το τέτοιο, το...
Όχι closed. Closed εννοώ ντουλάπα closet.
Δεν υπάρχει.
Με τι φάση.
Act casual. He's coming back.
I need to find a good place for Danny's recording plant. I mean, someplace that'll do me some good.
Αυτούς έκανες record.
Δεν μπορώ να τους κάνω, ρε μαλάκα. Δεν μπορώ να βάλω κάπου τη γλάστα.
We need to talk.
Go ahead. It'll give me a chance to rest my ears.
What is it now?
Okay, this is pointless. I've got to find Emmett.
Stay away from him, you anarchist hooligan. Shh, he's approaching.
Recording Edna on the plant is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it.
Έχει εδώ ένα τέτοιο σαν σκηνή, αλλά δεν μπορείς να μπεις μέσα να κάνεις κάτι.
Edna, we need to talk.
Go ahead. It'll give me a chance to rest my ears.
What is it now?
What'd you do with Emmett, Edna?
What are you talking about? You're the one who's trying to ruin his life.
Believe it or not, I'm the one trying to save it.
From what?
From you, mostly. You really don't know where Emmett is?
I haven't the foggiest. If he's smart, he's run far away from whatever dangerous shenanigans you talked him into perpetrating today.
Shenanigans? Why'd you go and get Emmett's invention sealed up like that?
I had no choice. Once Mr. Sagan told me about your attempts to radicalize my poor Emmett, I knew I had to stop him from going through with your dangerous invention.
But it's his invention, and it's not dangerous. Okay, maybe it's a little dangerous, but only to him.
That's for the authorities to decide.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting Emmett go ahead with his demonstration?
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here, that contraption of yours is grounded.
Have you seen Mr. Sagan around here anywhere?
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I had. He's more than a little scared of your anarchistic tendencies.
I know your deep, dark secret. You know, what you were whispering about with Carl Sagan yesterday.
You overheard?
Sure I did. And you did a really lousy job at, burying the body.
Oh, you didn't hear a thing. What I was talking about with Carl Sagan is between me and Carl Sagan.
I know your deep, dark secret. Pretending like you wanted to put Kid Tannen away when all the time you were working for him.
Oh, how preposterous.
I know your deep, dark secret. Those charities you were working for, they were all just a front, so you could wriggle your way into those orphanages
and steal their piggy banks?
Right. I know your deep, dark secret. You're ruthless, manipulative, and power-hungry.
In the service of a higher cause, one sometimes has to stoop to low tactics. But I'm sure you already know that, Comrade Yakov.
Okay, this is pointless. I've got to find Emmett.
Stay away from him, you anarchist hooligan. Oh, hello, Smirnov.
Εδώ πέρα δεν μπορώ να πάω κάπου.
The amazing inebriomatic.
Now, where were we?
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
Nah, once was enough for me. How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Wait a minute. It's you! Forget it, mister.
Hey, Artie. Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
Αυτόν τον
That's not the
υπογράψες.
point.
Όχι.
Is there anything you could do to get Emmett's booth reopened?
I am afraid not. This may be a wondrous land of tomorrow, but it's still within the jurisdiction of the Hill Valley Police Force. Maybe you should talk to Officer Parker.
He says there's nothing he can do as long as Edna's got clout in Hill Valley.
She does have that.
See you around.
What beautiful flowers. They remind me of the ones she was holding last night.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Convention special! 2 free algae cakes with every visit!
Hi, Trixie.
Now what can I do you for?
Thanks. Hey, Trixie.
Ooh, a chrysanthemum.
Okay, call me a snoop.
Το objective σου ποιο είναι τώρα? Τι λέει?
Ποιο?
Το objective σου. Το hint.
Πρέπει να ηχογραφήσω την άλλη, αλλά για να την ηχογραφήσω το έβαλα μέσα στο phone booth και τώρα το μόνο που σκέφτομαι είναι να πάω και να πάρω τηλέφωνο και να ζητήσω την τέτοια.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away. In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to
Κάπως
dial
πρέπει να πάει τώρα η Έντνα στο phone booth για να την ηχογραφήσει.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
Η Έντνα, όχι τρίξη. Να πω σαν
This is
guy.
Anthony. I'm looking for a friend of mine, Mr. Closeoff.
Closeoff?
Yes, first name Oliver.
Oliver Closeoff? Listen, kid, I didn't just fall off the poutine truck. Who is this really?
Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
False impressions, ξεκλείδωσα achievement.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
It's me, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sagan. What can I do for you?
Can I talk to Edna?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes. Wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan.
Τι επιλέγουμε εδώ? Έχουμε καμιά ιδέα?
I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You lost him? You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
Well, go look for him. I've got my hands full with Parker.
Regarding, you know what?
Έλεγε Carl Sagan.
You know what?
The little matter
Ναι,
we
το
were
έκανα.
whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come glumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang on.
What?
Conversation terminated.
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Ωραία, τώρα θα πάμε πάρουμε τη γλάστα. Θα το παίξουμε για τον αστυνομικό.
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott.
Thanks, Trixie. Technique. I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed type people. Like the lady said, I labor in the field of pond scum. Algae, ladies and gentlemen, is a mysterious and little-known biological entity. Through diligent study and countless hours of
Oh, give me a break.
I believe I have unlocked the secrets of this noble vegetate, and I am here to present my discoveries to our disbelieving world.
No, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Algae is just loaded with healthful properties, vitamins A through J, along with enough protein to choke a horse. Till now, people haven't been getting the benefit
Well.
of this nutrition.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Thought you'd never ask.
Sweetened with corn syrup and held together in solid lumps.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
And bursting with delightful fresh flavor. I invite
Edna's the speakeasy arsonist.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the truth. I heard her confess.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm afraid it's your word against hers. And no offense, but her word carries a little more weight around here than yours does.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
Act casual. He's coming back.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder!
It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
You know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. Emmett's gotta be around here somewhere.
Λοιπόν, βγήκαν τα barricades από εδώ.
And it's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Δεν ξέρω τώρα τι άλλο μπορεί να γίνει εδώ πέρα. Δεν ξέρω αν κρύβεται κανείς εδώ.
No one in here.
Για να δούμε τι μας λέει. Να ρωτήσουμε, λέει, αν τον είδε κανείς.
Hey, Artie. Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
See you around. How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Wait a minute. It's you! Forget it, mister.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
A distracted look?
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the other flat.
Great, thanks.
Λέει τους είδε αυτό στο τέτοιο να πηγαίνουν στο House of Glass από που μόλις ήρθα. Για να ξανάτε, τώρα τους δείχνει.
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to
Το
him.
cutscene που έλεγες.
Ναι.
Perfect.
Welcome to the Atlas House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas Glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Weiter. Τι μαλακίες θα πρέπει να κάνουμε τώρα εδώ, ποιος ξέρει.
Emmett, get out of this place and back to your booth. You're gonna miss the demo. Come on, Emmett, look up here.
Λέει πρώτα, λέει ότι το handle στον κόκκινο τοίχο, λέει, πριν τον μόβ.
Για το handle στον κόκκινο τοίχο. Ποιος είναι ο μόβ τείχος τώρα?
Πίσω από τον πράσινο, λέει.
Εδώ πάνω δεν παίζει κάτι. Τα πράγματα όπως βλέπεις είναι τόσο απλά.
Γάμισε τα. Τα πράγματα είναι σοβαρά.
Αφού είχε handle εκεί ρε μαλάκα. Τι μαλακίζεις.
Emmett? Where'd you take him now, Doc?
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met its match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Νομίζω ήρθε η ώρα για λίγο νερό.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Michael! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confused.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please, keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Dutot. We can't afford to antagonize him. But if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
You're not gonna
Αφού
get
έχουμε
away with this,
tickets,
you know.
μαλακή, γιατί μαλακή
Say
δεν...
in my country. Que sera, sera.
Τους έβγαλα achievement.
Όχι.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break. Not sure what that... Hey, Artie. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out. Professor Dutot, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit, eh, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is... Step back! You're tripping a hole!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse means.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you would.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Cousteau, a.k.a. Carl Sagan, a.k.a.
No!
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you. I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you would.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
I command you, uncrimp that hose! Phew, that's better. Mercy.
Can't you see he's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears.
Monsieur Dutot is doing his best to fix the exhibit. Hovering over him like that doesn't help the situation any.
Step back! You're crimping the hose!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere? Oh, sorry.
Step off the hose!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I command you, uncrimp that hose!
I demand you let Emmett out of that bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about. Step off the hose!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it!
Then neither will I.
Εδώ τι παίζει τώρα?
There, see? It
Παιχνίδι
was just a
υπομονής.
malfunction after all.
Με τη βαθυσφαίρα λέει.
Ναι, παιχνίδι υπομονής. Είναι κρυμμένος μέσα ο άλλος.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant! The longer you hold out, the harder it's going to be for you. You don't think you can shelter him?
Come on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
I suppose you're his mouthpiece?
I guess so, yeah. If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always thrashing.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm counting to 4.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
Fear! So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there. Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, to have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop on where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy? Care to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Sure. Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just...
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Άντε μαλακίες.
Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality? Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad...
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Pop! You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Hey, stop! Get back here!
Are you okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
But...
Move! Marty!
Oh my God! Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
What? You mean... I'm gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go. Doc, come back. Doc?
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. What was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
So, what comes next?
Work, work, and more work. A few more stumbles, followed by a breakthrough or two. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
It was, Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here, there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Okay, here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
Guarantee it. Yeah, it worked.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
I came to make sure you stayed on the path of science.
As opposed to what? Dog food business?
Politics.
Politics? That doesn't sound like me.
It wasn't.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa on the road already.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh. Doc? we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two looking mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us. We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
Did someone make Hill Valley disappear?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, you gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Can I drive?
Μαλάκα έχει τρελή ζέστη.
Mary Pickford.
Air condition δεν έχεις ανάψει. Μένα το δικό μου ρε φίλε έχει ρουφήξει να πούμε πολύ ρεύμα μέχρι τώρα.
Τους καταπίνει τις κλωβατούρες σου.
Αλλά τις τρώει αμάσατα.
It's a...
Shh.
Look!
Shh.
Mary Pickford. A blacksmith sign. I wonder if it's from Doc's old shop. What do you see?
This vehicle has sustained some serious damage.
Way to stay focused, Doc. I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
Τι φάση.
Look! Look! Look!
Πινακίδα είναι εκεί κρεμασμένη.
Look! Look! Look!
Μας παίξει την πουτσα μάλακα μετά σουτ.
An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burnt.
Step away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, I think you know how to handle it. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
Hey, Miss Strick...
Who are you?
Yakov Smirnov?
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
I hate to see it like this. I brought you this.
Already got one.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
Wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
You must have brought something Edna wants.
Don't look at me. I didn't bring anything but myself.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
Not sure what that... I wonder what's cooking.
Well, what did you bring me?
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch! Yeah, I can wait.
I ain't got all day.
Sorry.
Δεν πειράζει.
Τι θέλει παπαρόγρια τώρα, διάλυσε ο Ντοκ.
Mary Pigford. Now where would she pick up a fake name like that? I hate to see it like this. Look! Shh. Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future. Not sure what that... I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
I brought you these tickets to the expo.
What expo?
The expo you left when you swiped the DeLorean and jumped back in time.
Stop messing with my brain. I don't know nothing about time travel, and I never did. And what's more, I never talk about the past.
Were you expecting anything, in particular?
I wasn't expecting you.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future. Were you expecting anything, in particular?
I wasn't expecting you.
I brought you him.
Him? Who him? Him who?
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be. Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
It is! It's October 13th, 1931! And you are Emmett! Emmett! How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming? Well, stay there!
Classic case of repressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
Darling, you've come back. Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down. Bitter medicine for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well. It's locked. Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yard.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
But something's about to happen.
Oh, yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer!
I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh, he's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes!
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? What's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
Not sure what that...
Here they come! The lights! I'm being transported!
Where?
Back! Back! To the past!
What do you see?
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshal James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man! This is all very confusing. Where am I? Why am I thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
Αργά γριά δεν καλά.
Ναι. We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Αυτοί τώρα τι προσπαθούν να την κάνουν, δηλαδή,
να θυμηθεί, ξέρω εγώ.
Edna's hat. I think her fashion sense has gone by the wayside. It's an old saloon sign. Looks like it's been through a few bar fights. It looks like Doc's old sign, but I guess it couldn't be. The top of a mop. I could flop it on a cop. I could swap it for a top. I think I'll stop. Maybe this'll take you back.
Back where? I don't want to go back.
Stay in the moment, Edna. Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
Not sure what that... Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
Πινακίδες δεν κάνουμε τίποτα. Ούτε με τις φουγγαρίστρα νομίζω, ούτε με το καπέλο.
It's locked. Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future. Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like my little brother, perhaps, but not like my grandfather. Grandfather was much more shaggy.
Μήπως να βάλουμε το καπέλο στον κάκτο.
Nice fit. Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like my little brother, perhaps, but not like my grandfather. Grandfather was much more shaggy.
Και τη σφουγγαρίστρα.
Oh, grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic, to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century, and I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street. Lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look, acting like a big shot. Throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
what?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil.
This is the key to our mystery. We've got to get her memory back in the groove.
Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Not sure what that... I hate to see it like this.
Upset her, Marty.
Sorry. She's got a point, Marshal. You could have run Tannen out of town and saved us all a lot of trouble.
Τι λέει το hint σου?
Έλεγε, λέει, ποιο κτίριο, λέει, συχαίνεται περισσότερο. Τα μπαράκια και αυτά συχαινόταν, αλλά...
Not sure what that...
Σε έδειξα το τέτοιο, αλλά δεν κάνει.
Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Not sure what that... Not
Αυτή
sure
είναι
what
κέικ
that...
της έδωσες.
Τι?
Κέικ της έδωσες.
Δεν έχουμε κέικ.
Α, δεν έχεις. Γιατί είχε achievement εδώ. Να της δώσει, λέει, ένα alkai cake.
Δεν έχουμε κέικ.
Mary Pickford. Now where would she pick up a fake name like that? It's an old saloon sign. Looks like it's been through a few bar fights. It looks like Doc's old sign, but I guess it couldn't be.
Δεν έχω ιδέα τι πρέπει να γίνει στη συνέχεια.
I've got a pretty good idea what kind of business a Tannen would put up.
Το tripwire τι είναι αυτά που κρέμονται?
Ναι.
Τα χτυπάς λέει 3 φορές.
Στην παρούσα φάση.
Yes.
Hit the tripwire a third time and tell Edna you spent the day together. Δεν ξέρω αν είναι στην παρούσα φάση.
Της το είπαμε αυτό ήδη, δεν έχει να κάνει.
Edna used the DeLorean to jump into the past. I wonder why she never jumped out again.
Put yourself in her shoes. Unexpectedly propelled into the past by an unreliable time machine. Would you risk another trip?
I might. Beauregard Tannen built Hill Valley's first outhouse?
Highly unlikely. But we need to do something to transform that outhouse into whatever it is he did build.
I'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will.
Πρέπει να βάλουμε, μου φαίνεται, την ταμπέλα από το σαλούν εδώ.
Talk about a watering hole.
A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
Maybe you push the saloon down.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Αφού της αρέσουν οι εμπρισμοί.
Young man, you've just given me an idea. First, we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now, watch. Isn't it beautiful? The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness. Burn, you sucker, burn!
She was never this passionate when we were dating.
Oh.
What is it, Edna? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this. And you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're...
A hooligan! I'm a hooligan!
Well, I lay it on too thick.
Here's the story. Black and white and red all over.
Hill Valley destroyed by fire. Started approximately 2 a.m. July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story. Am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley, I hereby sentence you two criminals to... You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines and a Hayesville Herald. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right? This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right.
Much obliged.
Crackpot mended. Τρόπαιο ξεκλειδώθηκε.
There's Beauregard Tannen's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
We'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
Ω μαλάκα τώρα εντωμεταξύ έχει κουράσει το θέμα.
I think I liked it better on the outhouse. I'd better not get too close.
Who's there?
Edna, stop. It's just me.
Mr. Sagan, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same question, Miss Pickford.
Isn't it obvious? I'm putting an end to your den of iniquity before it starts.
I don't think so, Mary. I don't like shooting women, but no one comes between Beauregard B. Tannen and his livelihood.
Tannen, stop! You shoot her, she'll drop the torch, and this whole place will burn up. Edna, stop! If you drop that torch, he'll shoot us!
Looks like we're at something of a standoff here, Mr. Tannen.
I don't see a way out, unless somebody manages to disarm both of you at the same time.
How the hell am I supposed to do that? Dolores Miskin?
Was that a mouse?
What's the matter, Miss Pickford? Scared of a little mouse?
No, but you should be scared. Mice carry diseases. It's a fact. Look it up.
Chandeliers right over their heads. That's gotta be useful somehow. If I had a gun, I could probably outdraw Tannen, but I don't. Hang in there, Doc. That must be where Edna got the kerosene.
Maybe we can come to a more peaceable solution, Mr. Tannen.
Keep your distance, Fancy.
Dolores Miskin? It looks like Doc's old sign, but I guess it couldn't be.
Why are you dressed like that?
Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift. I wonder what's in these. Oh, stop, quiet. God.
What the hell? Oh, cow crap. There goes all my pickled pig's feet.
What kind of odds would you give me that I can disarm you and...
Man, this thing is not light.
Πρέπει να κάνουμε, ρε φίλε.
Heavy.
Why are you so hellfire determined to meddle in my affairs, woman? You've been a-burring my...
It's right over his head, but I can't knock him out while Edna's still holding that torch.
Are you here to haul me back to 1931 for my supposed crimes? Or is there some sort of time court for that kind of thing?
Time court? What in the name of Ulysses?
I can't reach it. Even if I could knock it down, Edna'd be free to torch the place. If I had a gun, I could probably outdraw Tannen, but I don't. Man, this thing is not light. Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift.
Say, that's a lovely chandelier you've got there, Tannen. Is it French?
French?
If I don't figure out some way of dousing that flame, Edna's gonna burn down the town. Cripes, it's no wonder the town went up. I could smell the kerosene from here. That must be where Edna got the kerosene.
Παναγιά. Αλλά και τι ζέστηνα. Παίζει να έχει χτυπήσει κανένα 30 εδώ μέσα στο δωμάτιο.
Don't tell me that you're not traveling through time under a pseudonym, Mr. Carl Sagan.
Quit yammering, you two. Nothing worse than a chatty standoff.
Man, this thing is not light.
Κάτι λέει εδώ με τα βαρέλια,
Πρέπει να έρθει το βαρέλι πάνω, αλλά για να έρθει πάνω το βαρέλι πρέπει να κατέβει αυτό κάτω.
Going down.
Α, μάλιστα, ήρθε πάνω το τέτοιο.
It's still hot enough to bring down this little bit of Gomorrah, Tannen.
Βάζουμε αυτό εδώ πέρα πάνω.
All right, physics.
Για να μπορούμε να κατέβουμε.
100 years from now.
Ξανανεβαίνουμε πάνω. Πώς θα πάμε εκεί απέναντι, Τώρα πρέπει να κατεβούμε κάτω να πατήσουμε τη σανίδα.
Κάτσε λίγο, έρχομαι.
Ναι, ναι.
Okay, that was lucky.
Won't be long now.
We'll just see.
Mary Pickford?
Don't tell me that you're not traveling through time under a pseudonym, Mr.
Sure why I did that.
Why are you so hellfire determined to meddle in my...
Not sure why I did that. Sandbags right over Tannen's head.
Why are you dressed like that?
I wasn't planning on visiting the 19th century today.
And I wasn't planning on shooting a couple of lunatics today. Guess life's full of surprises.
Come on.
Got any last words?
I'll see you in hell, Tannen.
You first, lady.
Come on, you son of a...
Ha! What the frog?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the diversion, butthead. Nice one, Doc.
Don't tell Clara. She thinks fisticuffs set a bad example for the boys. Now, where's Edna?
Doc, she's gone. Edna's DeLorean.
We gotta stop her before she hits 80 miles per hour. Come on!
Nothing to be worried about. You're a smart woman with a strong moral compass. You just need to think your way out of it. Oh, fudge!
What's she doing?
I think she's spouting euphemisms at us. Luckily, the road out of Hill Valley is still pretty rough in 1875. It's unlikely she managed to accelerate 88 miles an hour anytime soon.
How are we gonna stop her?
Good question. We can't risk injuring her or damaging the vehicle for fear of altering the timeline even further. Luckily, those diagnostic lights my alternate self put all over the Roy have given me an idea. Here, take these.
What are these?
Flux synchronization buttons.
How do they work?
I generally use them for maintenance purposes. We might be able to use them to
Τι,
sync
το
up
βγάλες.
multiple boys' diagnostic modules.
Ναι, έριξα το τσουβάλι πάνω στον Τάνεν, έπεσε και το βαρέλι πάνω στην άλλη, έδειξε τη φωτιά. Και μετά η άλλη έφυγε και την κυνηγάμε τώρα. Και ξεκλείδωσε κι άλλο ένα achievement. Πρέπει να είμαστε πάνω από 70% στο achievement αυτή τη στιγμή.
Hoverboard! Saved our hides a few times before, so it seemed like the appropriate tool to bring along for the job.
Sweet! a bite.
Ready to make the jump?
Ready, Doc.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Whoa!
Nice form, buddy. How's the reception on the wireless?
Great. Where'd you get these?
From Bird's Cache for 21st century video game consoles. Now remember, all you've got to do is attach the punching modules to those diagnostic lights.
Will do, Doc.
Πρέπει να κάνουμε.
Is that one of the flux emitters?
Yes. Now plug in the flux sink.
Is this the starboard flux emitter?
Yes. Now plug in the flux sink.
All right.
Nicely done. Now aim the sink toward the receiving dish.
I'll try, but it's getting a little bumpy out here. I already put a flux override here.
Great. That's one flux sink down.
Πώς πρέπει να βάλεις και τα άλλα.
Πρέπει να βάλω και το άλλο, ναι.
I can't reach it from here.
Just have to climb onto the top.
Καλά θα πάει αυτό.
It's one of the flux emitters. Mr. Fusion, should I disable it?
Leave it alone. It's not a good idea to looking at nuclear reactors.
Mr. Fusion!
Πες μου μαλάκα τώρα ότι πρέπει να πάμε μπροστά και να κάνουμε
Δύο
κανένα...
θέλει μπροστά.
Τι?
Δύο θέλει μπροστά και ένα πάνω.
Α, έχει και μπροστά ρε μάνα. Νόμιζα ότι είχε μόνο ένα εκεί και...
I can't sneak past the rearview mirror. Not sure what that... I can't sneak past the rearview mirror. It's locked. This windshield wiper sure came off easy. I thought DeLoreans were put together better than that.
Τι μπορούμε να κάνουμε με το wiper δηλαδή? έσπασε την καθρέφτη. Ωραία, καλά έσπασε την καθρέφτη, αλλά...
Don't toss those flames, they may be radioactive.
How do you like crossing through normal flames?
Marty!
I'm okay, I'm okay. It's locked!
Don't toss those flames, they may be radioactive.
How do you like crossing through normal flames?
Nice work, Marty.
Not sure what that... Made it.
Excellent. Now let's get that flexible by mouse before she starts making life difficult.
She's been making it easy up till now? Is that the port flux emitter?
Yes. Now plug in the plug sink.
Well, here goes nothing, Doc. Whoa!
Perfect. Now, aim the plug sink towards the receiving dish on my doorway.
Receiving dish. Check.
Μαζούλας.
Παγωτό.
Παγωτάκι.
We're almost home, Marty. Just one plug sink left.
Get off my car, you hooligan!
Πώς πάμε πάνω τώρα?
It's one of the flux emitters. I can't reach it from here.
Πρέπει να πάει από μπροστά νομίζω.
Mr. Fusion.
Careful, Marty.
Don't worry, I got it.
Α, με το wiper λέει στο Mr. Fusion.
Το κάναμε αυτό νομίζω. Γιατί είχε ανοίξει και το έκλεισα με το wiper.
Maybe if I knock Mr. Fusion off?
Chance it. The nuclear event is not what we need right now.
Με την πόρτα λέει ανεβαίνει στην όροφη.
Ναι, αλλά η πόρτα... την πόρτα του οδηγού δεν τη δοκίμασα. Η πόρτα του συνοδηγού είναι πιο δομμένη.
It's locked. I better not touch it now that it's synced. Edna!
What?
Let me in! can't reach it while the window's shut.
What?
Pull over!
No!
Excellent, Marty. Now that you're on top of the board, attach the plug sync to the overhead poster there.
It's great, Doc.
Nicely done. Now, aim the sync toward the receiving dish. That's it. Get out of there, Marty.
Phew. Now what?
Now we take control of Edward's DeLorean with the flux synchronizers. That's strange.
What?
According to these readings, the temporal cohesion of Edward's DeLorean is decaying at an alarming rate.
English, Doc.
We've got to get Edna home now. Hold on!
Parker?
Μαλάκα, ακόμα δεν μπορώ να πιστέψω πόσοι άλλοι πηγαίνουν πάνω στον τοίχο.
It's the day I place you under arrest for arson, resisting arrest,
Και έζεις.
and being a general
Με
all-round
88
pain in the
μιλιά την ώρα.
ass.
No! You can't arrest me. Not now. I just
Όχι ρε,
went
στον
back for
γκαράζ
one
λέω.
century.
Would you look at that? Edna's drinking, drunk as a skunk.
Drunk, you
Στον
reprobate.
γκαράζ που
I'm a
πήγε
time
έπεσε άλλη πάνω στον
traveler.
τοίχο, στο παράθυρο φύλακα.
I'm loving this.
Στον γκαράζ
I'll
που
prove it to you.
παρκάρω.
Come with me. We can do
Σου
the
είπα
whole day
χθες.
over if you want. We can fix
Μου το
everything.
έπαιζε, δεν θυμάμαι.
Start by drying you out. Come on.
Ναι, κατέβαινε
into
την
the
κατηφόρα
station
του
with you.
γκαράζ του
You
πάλι.
can bunk with me, doll.
I'd rather die.
Μία και αντί για φρένο πάτησε γκάζι και έφυγε.
Α, ναι, που
Έτσι
μου το
όπως
είπες, μου το
έφυγε.
είπες, που μου είπες που πέρασες και σφουγγάριζαν και έκαναν και μάζευαν
I guess
γυαλιά.
that's it for Edna.
Τι έκαναν.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Είδα και το βιντεάκι.
You know, whoever said time heals all wounds didn't know squat about time travel.
What do we do about that,
Άγιο
DeLorean?
κι άλλος.
Need to do a thing. Ever since we synced up the time circuits, the temporal breakdown in Edna's DeLorean has accelerated at an exponential rate. By my calculations, the timeline should catch up with it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now!
What the hell? Hey, Parker, you're not gonna believe this.
See? What did I say? Ready to go home?
Wait, Doc.
Μαλάκα,
The timeline's
κουραστικό.
not fixed yet. Look.
Michael, you missed all the fireworks at the expo.
Yeah, so I heard. Listen, I heard a rumor about you two.
I guess we gotta come clean. Ta-da!
Πιστεύω ότι μπορεί να το ευχαριστηθεί στη δεύτερη φορά να το
Try
παίξει.
to keep a secret in Hill Valley.
Well, you're gonna congratulate
Ή
us or
όχι.
what?
Κάποια συγκεκριμένα σημεία θα παίξω για να πλατινιάσω.
I'm done for.
Hey, are you feeling alright, kid? You don't look
Αλλά
so
δεν
hot.
βιάζομαι να του πλατινιάσω. Τι πρέπει να πατήσω τώρα?
Trixie, you can't marry Artie.
Is this about my past with Kid? Cause Artie ain't holding that against me.
That's right, darling. The past is the past.
Yeah, but This just isn't right.
Now, I know marrying a Canadian for a work permit isn't strictly by the book, but hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love.
Isn't he just the sweetest?
Can you see through me?
Nope, never could figure you out. I thought you'd be thrilled for us.
You don't understand. You're supposed to marry Sylvia Miskin.
But I did marry Sylvia Miskin.
What?
You didn't think my real name was Trixie Trotter, did ya?
Don't feel too bad. It was kind of a surprise to me, too.
Wait a minute, you're Grandma Sylvie?
Grandma? Hey, how old do you think I am, kiddo?
But you're so skinny and blonde and... Oh my God, I've seen you naked. You're Sylvia?
You okay, pal?
Yeah, I'm fine. Great. You kids go off and have yourself a wonderful honeymoon. And don't worry about your dad, Artie. I'm sure he'll come around.
Come around to what?
To approving your marriage. You seem kind of mad about it back at the high school.
Well, that was before I got a look at her. Besides, as my dear old father Seamus used to say, no sense in getting riled up over something I can't do nothing about. And honestly, now that I met her, I can't imagine a better daughter-in-law than the charming...
Πλάκα, πόσα Lord of the Rings έχουν
Thank you, Dad.
παιχνίδια.
As for you, stranger, I'll thank you to not go poking your nose in McFly family business.
It's been a pleasure, Agent Corleone.
See you in the funny papers, Mikey.
Φίλε, πρέπει να έχουν βγει και Hobbit.
Goodbye, Grandma.
You know, I took some pictures of Trixie in 1931.
Hey, that's my grandma you're talking about.
Here we are, back in good old 1986.
May 14th?
15th. Best to build in a little lag time. Gives you a chance to catch up.
Looks like the estate sale is still going on. Hey, don't you want to stay, Doc? You gotta stop the bank from selling off all your old stuff.
What are you talking about? Estate sale? Bank? I'm not dead, Marty. Clara and I are having a little garage sale, that's all.
Garage sale? You mean...
Marty, you're back from your trip. Hello, Doc. Selling off the family treasures, eh?
Not quite, but I hope you find something you like.
Speaking of which, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I sure did.
Great! Hey, is that a box of Asimov?
Let me get this straight. Are you telling me you live here now? In 1986?
Well, naturally. Claire and I maintain a part-time residence here. Wasn't that the case when you left?
No.
Strange. I can't imagine not sticking around. After all, I've got my late father's foundation to supervise. If I wasn't here, who'd present the annual Earhart Brown Scholarship for Young Scientists?
Εν τω μεταξύ στο Steam
I'll explain it to you later.
το Middle Earth Shadow of the Mordor 5 ευρώ ρε.
Είχα ακούσει ότι είναι καλό παιχνίδι νομίζω για 5 ευρώ. Αλλά δεν ξέρω, δεν με ενδιαφέρει γενικά, ενώ μου αρέσει το Lord of the Rings.
Happy graduation.
Graduation? But that's not for another.
Με ενδιαφέρει σε παιχνίδι να παίξω πιο πολύ την ιστορία του Σμίγκολ παρά να κάθομαι να παίζω τώρα Lord of the Rings. Προσωπικά αλλά γενικά μου ακούσει ήταν καλό παιχνίδι το Shadow of the Mordor.
Which is why you traveled back to 1931, to look for her.
Exactly. Who knew she was singing in a speakeasy under a stage name?
Σμίγκολ.
This is great, Doc.
Έχει λέει και deals με 10 δολάρια.
For the man who saved me from making the worst mistake of my life.
Yoo-hoo! Dr. Brown!
Edna? Heine!
What's going on? What are you doing with my dog?
The same thing I do every afternoon, silly man. Giving him such much-needed exercise. Isn't that right, Einstein?
Hey,
Dollface, it's past time for our 3:30.
Coming, sweetie. Oh, Mr. McFly, have you seen my stepson anywhere?
Oh, Biff. I think you're late for an appointment.
Oh, well, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Hi, Marty.
Don't they make a great little family? You never know they met in prison.
Don't say anything. Let's just walk quietly into the lab and hope there are no more surprises.
Όχι άλλο κάρβουνο, μαλάκα.
Doc!
Marty! What are you doing here?
You gotta come with me! Back to the future!
Marty, you can't be here. If your younger self sees you, the consequences could be catastrophic.
My younger self? Oh, right! Bring him along too. This concerns all of us. What do you mean? Does something happen to us?
Do we turn into assholes or something?
Nah, we're fine. But our great-great-grandkids? What the hell?
Great Scott!
Doc, you gotta come back with me. Back to listen to him, Doc. It's me you gotta help. If you want to save Jennifer and our 12 kids. What? That timeline was overwritten 5 jumps back.
Doc, how can there be 2 more of me here?
I have no idea. My old rights of space-time continuum should be tearing apart like a cheap dish rag right now.
It already is. What my evil twin and I are trying to say is the future is totally jacked up, and you gotta come with me to save it. No, me! So, we meet at last. You've altered my timeline once too often. What's going on, Doc?
Well, we do seem to have a conundrum on our hands. Or 3.
Yeah, Doc, but which one is the real me?
Isn't it obvious, Marty? Come on.
Prepare to be erased. Doc, wait! What about the space-time continuum? What about my future? And mine?
The future can wait. We've got a present to catch up with.
Where to, Doc?
Mr. McFly, thrill me.
Μαλάκα τον Gollum παίρνει πολύ χάλια και
νομίζω ότι το παρακάνουν τέλος.
Παίζει. Αυτό φαίνεται.
Το τερματίσαμε νομίζω. Ξεκλειδώθηκε χρυσό τρόπιο. The future isn't written.
Μήπως έχει σίγουρα.
Σου είπα, ένα βασικό τέτοιο που παίρνει κακές κριτικές είναι ότι είχε πολύ χάλια γραφικά για PS5. Σου λέω, θα μπορούσε άνετα να ήταν μόνο PS4 game, να μην το είχαν βγάλει καν για PS5.
Φίλε, εγώ βλέπω λίγο gameplay τώρα. Δεν μου φαίνεται άσχημο, μου φαίνεται γραφικά Horizon Zero Dawn.
Όχι μαλάκα, νομίζω το Horizon Zero Dawn είχε πολύ καλύτερα γραφικά, μετά ισοπεδώνουμε όλα. Αν και δεν το έπαιξα το Horizon Zero Dawn, ούτε με εξητάρει να το παίξω.
Περισσότερο φτωχό θα το έλεγα σε γραφικά παρά χάλια.
Μετά είναι το τέτοιο ότι το Gollum δεν μοιάζει στον Gollum και ούτε η φωνή του καν δεν μοιάζει. Δηλαδή, τουλάχιστον έπρεπε να φέρνουν τον ίδιο ηθοποιό που έκανε τον Gollum. Τουλάχιστον, άντε δεν μοιάζει. Η φωνή άμα ήταν τουλάχιστον, ξέρεις, και αυτό σου λέω, πολλοί το πήρανε για PS5 και ξέρεις, σου λέει, εντάξει μαλάκα τη φάση.
Μήπως με το upgrade αλλάζει κάτι?
Δεν νομίζω. Εντάξει, το game βγήκε και τουλάχιστον 6 μήνες καθυστερημένο, μη σου πω παραπάνω, γιατί ήταν να κυκλοφορήσει πιο μπροστά. Αλλά νομίζω το development έγινε για PS4 ξεκίνησε, γιατί όταν ξεκίνησε το development του παιχνιδιού σίγουρα δεν είχε βγει το PS5, οπότε ξέρεις, είναι κάτι που πρέπει να το παίρνεις στα υπόψη. Δηλαδή το PS5 πόσο χρονών είναι αυτή τη στιγμή? Είναι 2 χρονών με το ζόρι. Δηλαδή τα παιχνίδια που θα ξεκινήσουν να γίνονται developed τώρα, αυτά θα είναι true παιχνίδια για PS5. Τώρα με το τέτοιο είχε ξεκινήσει το development του, είχε ξεκινήσει πολύ πριν βγει το PS5. Είχε φάει και καθυστερήσεις. Δεν θέλουμε to be continued. Ευχαριστούμε.
Λέει to be continued. Άρα θα έχει.
Ρε, δεν θέλουμε, ρε.
Ή μήπως βγάλαν και δεν το ξέρουν?
Δεν νομίζω.
Κάτσε λίγο.